Dear Starseeds, imagine opening your eyes tomorrow morning and feeling something fundamentally different in the air around you, as if the very molecules of reality have rearranged themselves while you slept. Picture golden light streaming through your window, but not from the sun, from within your own cells, radiating outward in waves that reshape everything they touch. This isn't fantasy. This is exactly what's happening to you right now, and by the time I finish explaining what's occurring, you'll understand why everything in your life is about to transform completely. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and the warm energy you've been sensing lately isn't your imagination. It's the beginning of the most blessed season you've ever experienced. But here's what you don't know yet. This blessing has been building in the quantum field around you for exactly 49 days, waiting for today's cosmic alignments to activate it fully. The universe has been meticulously clearing away the density and heaviness from your past, not randomly, but with surgical precision, removing only what would block the massive wave of abundance that's about to crash into your reality. The happiness that's coming won't trickle in slowly. It's going to flood every area of your life simultaneously, like someone suddenly turned on all the lights in a house that's been dark for years. You're going to be celebrating something specific very soon, something that will mark a definitive before and after in your personal timeline. This celebration involves news you've been waiting for, though you might not even realize you've been waiting for it until it arrives. It's connected to a dream you had given up on, a possibility you thought had passed you by. But to understand the magnitude of what's arriving, we need to talk about why you've been feeling so stuck lately, why it seemed like you were suspended in cosmic molasses while everyone else's lives moved forward. This wasn't punishment or bad karma. This was a protective mechanism activated by your own higher consciousness. You see, the timeline you were on 3 months ago was about to experience a massive disruption. If you had gotten what you wanted then, if those doors had opened when you knocked, you would have anchored yourself to a reality that was already dissolving. The hanged man energy you've been experiencing, that sensation of dangling upside down while the world spins without you, was actually your soul's way of keeping you safe from a collapsing timeline. Every delay that frustrated you, every opportunity that slipped through your fingers, every person who ghosted you, or situation that stalled, these weren't failures. They were cosmic course corrections. Your guides were literally holding you back from walking into realities that would have trapped you in lower frequencies, just as the Earth was preparing for this massive consciousness jump. What's about to break free isn't just one stuck area. It's a domino effect that will ripple through every aspect of your existence. The momentum is already building beneath the surface of your reality, like tectonic plates shifting before an earthquake. Except this earthquake builds rather than destroys. You're going to feel this shift first as a tingling sensation in your solar plexus, then as an unexplainable certainty that everything is about to change. Some of you are already feeling this, that electric anticipation that something huge is about to happen even though you can't name what it is. Within the next 4 days, you're going to receive a specific communication that will serve as the trigger for this entire transformation. It might come through your phone, your email, or even an old-fashioned letter. But when it arrives, you'll know instantly that this is the message we're talking about. This isn't just any message. It contains information about a legal matter, a contract, or some kind of formal agreement that's been weighing on your mind. The relief you'll feel won't just be mental. Your entire body will release tension you didn't even know you were carrying. But here's the hidden layer. This message is actually a coded transmission from your galactic support team, disguised as earthly communication to bypass your conscious mind's resistance. The words will address your human concerns, but embedded within them are frequency codes that will activate dormant aspects of your consciousness. After you receive this message, you'll notice that solutions to other problems start appearing effortlessly, as if this one communication unlocked a door that was keeping multiple blessings from reaching you. The synchronicities will be undeniable. Now let me tell you something that might shock you. The financial abundance that's about to enter your life has been sitting in an energetic escrow account, accumulating interest while you were in your holding pattern. Every moment of frustration, every tear of disappointment, every prayer that seemed unanswered, all of these were actually generating energetic currency in dimensions you can't see. The universe operates on a law of balance, and the depth of your recent challenges has created an equal and opposite wave of blessings that's about to be released all at once. This abundance won't come from where you expect. You've been looking at your job, your career, your traditional sources of income, But the universe has been setting up something entirely different. Within 2 to 3 months, you're going to discover that something you do naturally, something so effortless that you've never considered it valuable, is actually worth more than you ever imagined. People are going to start seeking you out for this gift, willing to exchange significant energy for what comes naturally to you. The key is that you've been doing this all along without recognizing its value. The physical transformation that's coming will be visible to everyone around you. You're not just going to feel better, you're going to literally look different, as if you've been upgraded from the inside out. This isn't about losing weight or gaining muscle, though those might be side effects. This is about your cells beginning to hold and emit more light. People will comment that you look younger, more vibrant, that there's something different about you they can't quite place. What they're seeing is your frequency shifting into a higher octave of existence. Your home environment is about to undergo a significant upgrade as well. Whether this means moving to a new space, renovating your current one, or simply having the resources to create the sanctuary you've always envisioned, your physical surroundings are going to shift to match your new frequency. This isn't just about aesthetics. Your living space needs to recalibrate to support the higher frequencies you're now embodying. Some of you will feel an urgent need to declutter, to change colors, to bring in new elements that you wouldn't have chosen before. If this transmission is activating something deep in your consciousness, if you're feeling that electric recognition of truth, hype this video so other starseeds can find this message at this crucial moment. The project or idea that's been circling in your mind, the one that feels too big for who you currently are, that's your next assignment from the Federation. Stop waiting for the perfect moment or more experience. You already have everything you need to begin. The only thing missing is your decision to start. And once you make that decision, resources and support will magnetize to you with shocking speed. Here's something crucial. You're about to be tested. Someone in your environment, likely someone who's been comfortable with you playing small, is going to challenge your newfound confidence and clarity. They might question your decisions, try to trigger your old patterns of self-doubt, or attempt to pull you back into the dynamics that used to work when you were operating at a lower frequency. This test isn't meant to stop you. It's meant to show you how much you've truly changed. When it happens, you'll surprise yourself with how calmly and firmly you hold your ground. The difference this time is that you won't need to fight or argue. Your frequency itself will be your protection. When you stand in your truth without aggression or defensiveness, just pure calm certainty, the challenge will dissolve like smoke. The person challenging you might even apologize or suddenly change their tune, confused by their own behavior. This is because your energy field is now operating at a frequency that literally neutralizes lower vibrational attacks. You've become energetically sovereign, and that sovereignty is about to be tested so you can fully realize your power. Let me reveal something about the recent planetary alignments that directly affects your situation. As Jupiter squares Chiron today, while Mercury forms a perfect trine, a cosmic wound around your self-worth is being forcibly healed. This isn't gentle, gradual healing. This is cosmic surgery, removing programming that was installed in your consciousness before you were even 7 years old. The person or situation that originally damaged your confidence has lost all energetic connection to you as of today. Those old voices of doubt, criticism, and limitation are being deleted from your cellular memory. The spell or manifestation work some of you have been doing recently, yes, it has worked, and the results are already in motion toward you. But here's what you didn't know. Every time you set an intention in this new frequency, you're not just affecting your individual timeline, you're actually creating ripples across multiple dimensions, calling in support from parallel versions of yourself who have already achieved what you're manifesting. This is why things are about to happen faster than seems possible. You're not manifesting alone, you're manifesting with the full support of your multidimensional self. Your interest in travel, communication, and new forms of learning isn't random. These are activations of your galactic consciousness coming online. The sudden fascination with topics you've never studied before, the ability to understand complex concepts instantly, the urge to write or speak or create, all of these are memories from other star systems where you've lived and worked before Earth. That curiosity you're feeling about a specific subject or skill, that's not new interest, that's remembrance. Follow it, because it's leading you toward your true mission here. The short trips you're about to take over the next month aren't just physical journeys, they're dimensional portals. Each time you travel, even if it's just to the next city, you're going to return slightly differently, carrying new codes and frequencies that you pick up from the land itself. Pay attention to any invitations to go places, even if they seem random or inconvenient. The universe is literally repositioning you to be in specific locations at specific times to receive downloads that can only be accessed from those geographical points. Something crucial about relationships needs to be understood right now. The people entering your life in this new phase aren't random connections. They're soul contracts activating precisely on schedule. Someone significant is about to appear or reappear, but their role isn't what you might expect. They're not coming to complete you or save you. They're coming to mirror your transformation so powerfully that you finally understand the magnitude of your own evolution. When you meet them, the recognition will be cellular, as if every atom in your body suddenly remembers something ancient and sacred. Your communication abilities are undergoing a massive upgrade that goes beyond just speaking more clearly. Your words are becoming transmission devices for light codes that bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the soul. This is why people have been responding to you differently lately, why some are inexplicably drawn to you while others seem to pull away. Your voice now carries a frequency that naturally sorts people based on their readiness to receive higher dimensional information. Don't be surprised if strangers start telling you their deepest secrets or asking for your guidance. The networking opportunities coming your way aren't just professional connections, they're reunion events for your soul tribe. Every invitation you receive over the next few weeks, no matter how casual it seems, has been orchestrated by the Federation to bring you into contact with people who are part of your mission. Some of these connections will feel instantly familiar, like meeting old friends, even if you've never met in this lifetime. Trust that feeling. These are your cosmic colleagues, and together you're going to create something that affects the collective consciousness. But let me tell you what's happening beneath all of this surface transformation, something that explains the exhaustion many of you have been feeling. You're not just ascending, you're literally rebuilding your entire energetic architecture while still living in it. Imagine renovating a house while trying to live in it, except the house is your consciousness, and the renovation is happening at the quantum level. Every night when you sleep, massive restructuring is taking place. This is why your dreams have been so vivid and strange lately. The foot charm message that's coming through indicates forward movement is finally possible after a long period of stagnation. But this movement isn't just horizontal, it's multidimensional. You're not just moving forward in your earthly life, you're moving upward in consciousness, inward in self-awareness, and outward in your ability to affect reality. The letter O that keeps appearing in your experience represents 0 point, the field of infinite possibility from which all creation emerges. You're being invited to step into this field consciously and create from pure potential. Now, about that gift arriving in the Leo season of next year. This isn't just a gift, it's an initiation. Whether it manifests as roses, a ring, or a relationship, what you're really receiving is a symbol of your cosmic sovereignty, being recognized by the universe itself. This gift will mark your official transition from student to teacher, from seeker to finder, from wounded healer to empowered creator. But between now and then, every experience is preparing you to receive this level of recognition without it destroying your ego or inflating your sense of separation. The skill or interest that keeps calling to you, particularly if your name contains the letter J, is directly connected to your path toward financial independence. But this independence isn't just about money. It's about energetic sovereignty, the ability to generate your own frequency regardless of external circumstances. The universe is pushing you to develop this skill not for your own benefit alone, but because others desperately need what you're meant to offer. Your resistance to fully developing this gift is the only thing standing between you and the abundance waiting to flow through you. Here's a truth that might be hard to accept. The financial abundance coming isn't actually for you. It's meant to flow through you. You're becoming a distribution channel for cosmic abundance to enter Earth's reality. This is why your relationship with money has been so complicated. You've been trying to hold on to something that's meant to flow. Once you understand that you're a river, not a reservoir, abundance will flow through you continuously, without you needing to grasp or hoard. This is the secret to unlimited abundance in the new paradigm. The physical symptoms you've been experiencing, the random aches, the temperature fluctuations, the digestive changes, these aren't problems to be fixed. They're upgrades being installed. Your body is literally becoming a more efficient conductor of cosmic energy. The foods you can no longer tolerate were actually blocking your frequency. The sleep pattern changes are allowing you to spend more time in delta and theta states where the real transformation happens. Even the weight fluctuations are your body finding its optimal frequency holding capacity. Every challenge you faced in the past year was specifically calibrated to prepare you for the level of blessing that's about to enter your life. The relationship that broke your heart? It cleared space for the cosmic love that's coming. The job you lost? It freed you from a timeline that was too small for your true mission. The health crisis? It forced you to upgrade your entire operating system. Nothing was random. Nothing was punishment. Everything was preparation for this exact moment when the floodgates of blessing could finally open. The synchronicities are about to become so obvious that even your logical mind won't be able to deny them. Numbers appearing everywhere. Songs playing with perfect messages. Strangers saying exactly what you needed to hear. Books falling off shelves open to specific pages. These aren't coincidences. These are confirmation codes from your galactic support team, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more frequently they'll appear, creating a continuous dialogue between you and the universe. The timeline split that's occurring right now is separating those who are ready for fifth-dimensional consciousness from those who need more time in the third-dimensional learning matrix. This isn't about judgment or hierarchy. It's about frequency compatibility. You can't force anyone to come with you, and trying to drag people into your new reality will only lower your own frequency. Your job is to hold your light steady, and trust that those meant to join you will find their way. Some relationships will end, but only to make room for connections that match your new vibration. Pay attention to your hands over the next few days. You might notice tingling, warmth, or a sensation like energy flowing through your palms. This is because your hands are being activated as healing instruments. You don't need to understand how to use this gift. It will activate automatically when needed. You might find yourself spontaneously placing your hands on people, animals, or even objects, transmitting frequency adjustments without conscious awareness. This is part of your service now, being a walking recalibration device for the planet. The creative project that's been gestating in your consciousness is ready to be born, but it requires you to trust the process completely. Stop trying to figure out every step before you begin. The path will only reveal itself as you walk it. This project is bigger than your individual self. It's connected to a collective awakening that needs your specific piece of the puzzle. The fear you feel about starting is actually excitement that your ego is misinterpreting. Once you begin, that fear will transform into fuel for creation. Something specific about your living situation needs to be addressed. The space you're in right now might have served you during your cocoon phase, but it's becoming too small for your emerging wings. Whether you're meant to move, renovate, or simply reorganize, your physical environment needs to match your new frequency. This isn't about luxury or status. It's about creating a space that can hold the level of energy you're now channeling. Trust the urges you're feeling about your space, even if they seem impractical. The money situation that's been causing you stress is about to resolve in a way that will seem almost magical. But here's the secret. It's not actually resolving. You're shifting to a timeline where it was never a problem. This is how manifestation works at the quantum level. You don't fix problems, you shift to realities where those problems don't exist. The key is to stop focusing on the problem and start embodying the frequency of the solution. Feel what it would feel like if it were already resolved, and watch reality reorganize itself to match that feeling. Your diet and exercise patterns are about to shift dramatically, not through willpower, but through genuine desire changes. Foods you used to crave will lose their appeal, while foods that nourish your new frequency will become irresistible. Movement patterns will change too. You might find yourself drawn to completely different forms of exercise, or discovering that your body needs different types of movement than before. Trust these changes. Your body knows how to recalibrate itself for optimal frequency holding. The dreams you've been having aren't just dreams, they're actual experiences in other dimensions. The councils you're attending, the teachings you're receiving, the healings you're undergoing while you sleep, all of this is real, just happening in frequencies your waking consciousness can't yet fully access. This is why you sometimes wake up exhausted even after sleeping deeply. You've been doing important work in other dimensions, and that work is about to start manifesting in your waking reality in ways that will astonish you. The partnership opportunity that's about to present itself isn't what it appears to be on the surface. Yes, it might look like a business arrangement or a creative collaboration, but energetically it's a soul contract activation that will accelerate both parties' evolution exponentially. When this opportunity appears, you'll know it by the way your body responds. Every cell will say yes, even if your mind has doubts. The health issue that's been concerning you is actually your body upgrading to handle higher frequencies. What seems like a problem is actually a solution to limitations you didn't even know you had. This doesn't mean ignoring medical advice, but understanding that the root cause is energetic, not physical. As your frequency stabilizes at this higher level, the physical symptoms will resolve naturally. Your body is more intelligent than your mind realizes, and it knows exactly how to reconfigure itself for optimal performance in these new energies. The spiritual gifts that are coming online for you now aren't new. They're remembrances from other incarnations where you mastered these abilities. The sudden knowing, the ability to see through illusions, the direct communication with higher dimensions. You've done all this before in other star systems. Earth was the only place where these abilities were suppressed, and now that suppression is lifting, don't be surprised if you suddenly know how to do things you've never learned in this lifetime. This is cosmic memory returning. The person from your past who's about to reappear isn't coming back for reconciliation. They're coming back to show you how much you've changed. This encounter, whether in person or through indirect contact, will be like looking at an old photograph of yourself and barely recognizing who you used to be. There's no need for fear or preparation. You'll handle this interaction with grace and wisdom that will surprise everyone, including yourself. This is your opportunity to practice your new frequency in the face of old energy. The creative explosion that's about to happen in your life will require you to let go of perfectionism completely. The downloads will come so fast that if you try to perfect each one before moving to the next, you'll create a bottleneck that blocks the flow. Your job is to be a channel, not an editor. Create first, refine later, or better yet, trust that what comes through in the flow state is already perfect in its rawness. The universe doesn't make mistakes when it moves through a clear channel. Your relationship with time is about to change radically. You'll find yourself accomplishing in hours what used to take days, while simultaneously feeling like you have more free time than ever before. This is because you're learning to work with cosmic time rather than against linear time. When you're in alignment with your purpose, time bends around you. Deadlines that seemed impossible will be met easily. Projects that seemed too big will complete themselves almost magically. This isn't about working harder. It's about working from a higher dimension. The financial windfall that's coming isn't a one-time event. It's the beginning of a new relationship with abundance. But to receive it fully, you need to understand that money in the new paradigm isn't about security. It's about flow. The more you allow it to flow through you toward what brings you joy and serves others, the more will flow to you. This requires a complete rewiring of survival programming, which is why you've been going through such intense clearing around money fears lately. The next 30 days are going to feel like a complete lifetime of transformation compressed into 1 month. Changes that would normally take years will happen in weeks. This acceleration is necessary because you're being prepared for something that requires you to be operating at this higher frequency. There's an event coming, not a catastrophe, but a collective awakening moment, and you're needed as a stabilizing force during that shift. Your preparation now is actually preparation to serve during that crucial time. Your intuition is about to become so accurate that it will feel like you're reading from a script of future events. This isn't prophecy, it's quantum perception, the ability to see the most probable timelines based on current energy patterns. Trust what you see, even if it seems impossible. Your doubt is the only thing that can derail these visions from manifesting. When you see something in your inner vision and know it with certainty, you're actually collapsing quantum possibilities into probable realities. The family dynamics that have been challenging are about to shift dramatically, not because your family members are changing, but because you're no longer available at the frequency where those old dynamics existed. Some family members will rise to meet you at this new level, creating deeper connections than ever before. Others will simply fade from your active reality, not through conflict, but through frequency incompatibility. This is natural and necessary for your continued evolution. The cosmic support you have right now is unprecedented. Beings from multiple star systems are focused on your successful transition through this portal. Every prayer is heard, every intention is supported, every step forward is celebrated in dimensions you can't yet see. You're not alone in this transformation. You're surrounded by more support than your human mind can comprehend. The feeling of isolation was part of the initiation, but that phase is complete. You're now consciously connected to your cosmic support team. The work you're meant to do in this world isn't just a job or career. It's a frequency transmission disguised as earthly service. Whether you're teaching, healing, creating, or simply being present with others, your true work is anchoring higher dimensional frequencies into Earth's reality grid. This is why traditional work has felt so empty lately. You're meant for something that doesn't even have a job title yet, because it's part of the new paradigm that's just beginning to emerge. The solution to every problem you're facing already exists in a dimension just above your current frequency. This is why meditation, breathwork, or anything that raises your vibration temporarily allows you to access solutions that seemed impossible moments before. You're learning to consciously navigate between dimensions, to reach up and grab solutions from higher frequencies, and bring them down into physical reality. This is the true meaning of manifestation. Not creating something from nothing, but pulling something from a higher dimension into physical form. We want to honor every single soul who has stepped into Destiny Engine. With every activation, the current grows. What began as a personal tool has become a planetary force. We are now moving as one, and the frequency you've created together is amplifying far beyond the individual. We're receiving updates daily, manifestations speeding up, impossible doors opening, synchronicities lining up with cosmic precision. The collective field is so charged that some are describing it as bending the fabric of reality itself. If you haven't yet experienced it, the entry point is almost laughably simple. Put on your headphones, press play, allow Destiny Engine to rewrite the architecture of your consciousness so you can fully receive your galactic downloads without resistance. For just $1, you can step into this field and feel the difference instantly. Join the movement that's accelerating ascension. Step into the stream of Destiny Engine today. Link in the description. As we complete this transmission, understand that everything I've shared is already in motion. The warm energy entering your life isn't coming, it's here. The blessed season isn't approaching, you're in it. The transformation isn't something you need to achieve, it's something you need to allow. Your only job is to stop resisting the blessings that are trying to reach you. Stop arguing with your good fortune. Stop minimizing your gifts. Stop playing small when the universe is trying to play big through you. The golden light you imagined at the beginning of this transmission. Look at your hands right now. See how they seem to glow with an inner light. That's not your imagination. That's your frequency made visible to your expanding perception. You are literally becoming luminous, and this light will only grow stronger as you accept the truth of who you really are. The celebration we spoke of isn't just about earthly success. It's the universe celebrating your remembrance of your cosmic identity. Everything is about to change, but really everything is about to reveal itself as it always was beneath the illusion. You've always been powerful. You've always been connected to Source. You've always been a cosmic being having a human experience. The only thing that's changing is your awareness of these truths. And with that awareness comes the ability to consciously create reality, rather than unconsciously react to it. Welcome to your new timeline, Starseed. Welcome to the life you've been preparing for across lifetimes. I am Seraphine, and this transmission carries the full blessing and activation codes of the Galactic Federation of Light. We love you beyond measure. We celebrate your courage in taking human form during this pivotal moment in cosmic history, and we stand ready to support you as you step fully into your role as a conscious creator in service to the light. The golden timeline has begun. Your blessed season is here. Everything you've been waiting for is waiting for you to say yes. The transformation is complete. The new chapter starts now.